go. New game. Yeah, unlike the base game, you don't have different save slots in Mooncrash. It's just one campaign save that gets overwritten every time. Hello! Welcome to Mooncrash.
This is Basilisk. Hello. This is Basilisk to Casmo Module 13. We are sending 2 classified pieces of technology we recovered from TranStar's moon base. They should be arriving in a few moments. One is an operator containing a backup of the base. It's a simulation of all the research data, company secrets, and connectomes from employee brains. We picked you because it's protected by a lot of encryption. Fortunately, it comes with a looking glass visor, so you'll be able to search the SIM visually. You'll be plugging into the moon base as it was, seeing it through the personnel that was stationed there.
I am not. I will explain in a second.
I'm sending your orders along so you can check them off as you go. Oh, and congratulations. I am pleased to inform you that executing these orders will fulfill your contract. After you recover the data, we're going to pick you up. So great news. You'll be with family soon. Okay, M13, you're the expert. The delivery is docking now, so I'll leave you to it.
Transport craft African B KTL-17.
So what is going on is, at this moment, I am playing as Peter, M13, who works for TranStar's rival Casma. Casma have done a bit of industrial espionage and stolen this from TranStar. And what I am going to do is, in order to find the company secrets from TranStar, I am going to replay the memories of several people who work for TranStar as a simulation within the game. So it's kind of a game within a game. What is absolutely fantastic about this, in my opinion, is that they took the mechanics of how the game is played, the kind of immersive sim, stealth shooter mechanics, and then turned it into a roguelike. Yeah, it's amazing. So now I'm going to go and play as this guy, Andreas. We get to launch a simulation. So now I'm on the moon. And that's the Casma logo in the bottom left instead of the TranStar logo that we saw in the base game. And the load times are really long. What are the polar bears? Oh, on my Twitter, that is, well, they're eating Sir John Franklin's ships, probably. It's a famous painting by Edward Landseer called Man Proposes, God Disposes. It's basically like, polar exploration is a bad idea because everything goes catastrophically wrong and people die. So yeah, they're eating a shipwreck and picking people out of the shipwreck. Indeed. Alright, here we are.
All Pioneer's crew members. This is an emergency broadcast.
So here we are on the moon,
escape pod stations and prepare
playing
for
a
evacuation.
simulated version
If you are
of this
unable
guy's
to reach an
memories.
escape pod, security will track your position as they conduct a final sweep before launching.
And the way it works is that we have objectives and orders. So to beat the game, you have to fulfill all these orders, which is various story things, and but we're also getting scored points as we go. So I got 1,000 points or so for finding Terry's corpse and picking up the stuff that she had on her.
Typhon material detected.
And now we get to a tiny tutorial to demonstrate how the Typhon gates work.
No Typhon.
Yeah, so basically these are like electric gate thingies that detect Typhon presence and get locked when there are Typhon in the room, so that the Typhon don't escape. Which means if I want to go through them, I have to kill the Typhon in the room. Potentially, anyway. There are ways around that, but so when it's green, that means I can go through it. If it's red, I can't. And here we are on the moon with lovely, nice moon gravity. So you don't take as much fall damage. See, so I just got 50 points for finding Mandy, and 500 points for finding that fabrication plan. Nope, wrong one. No? Which one are you? These ones are relatively fixed as a kind of tutorial to how this works at the beginning of the game. Okay. Right. But we know that there's still one because the gate is locked, and if I press, I can track the ones that are present. And he turned into something. What did he turn into? Did he just become another rock? No? Shoot. Okay. Gonna track them again. Like that. And that will... yeah. So it's some sort of, you know, psychoscope thing. And I get a point for... 100 points for killing the mimic. And now we have got Johannes' corpse. Some squishy bolts. And come out into the main crater. Don't really need either of these. But there we go. So we're picking up points as we go for finding things, finding people, killing things, just generally all sorts. So there are 3 main areas outside the crater. So there's this main sort of crater security station. Then there's a mine where they're mining moon rocks. There's the crew quarters where everybody lives. And the lab, which is that big pyramid where they're doing all the dodgy science. Gotta love some dodgy science. Where is he? There he is. Oh, I knocked him. It's very bad that we get Andreas at the beginning with just a wrench, because his stamina is worse than everybody. Yeah, so there are 5 characters who all have to play as at various points. And instead of, well, in the base game, Morgan has, you know, every power available to her. She can pick any kind of way of specializing that you like. Whereas each of the 5 different characters that we'll be dealing with have all got different powers, you know, so they've got a different combination each, which means, you know, different play styles. God's sake. Go away. Ow. Oh my god, what am I stuck on? Really annoying. I hate cystoids. Actually going to leave all of these. Yes, yes. This is the only DLC, so anything I have said about the DLC was referring to this, yeah. Actually, can I... right, so what I need to do here, basically, so it's got roguelike qualities, where you have to do things over and over again and things will change slightly. So I get the map because we get some points for getting the map. Yeah, exactly. But so there are 3 places that the escape pod could be. So if we check where it is, it will tell us where it is in this run, but next run it might not be. The same with the trams, they can be working or not working. Different supply closets can have different contents, depending on what is happening. So, but for this first run, it's always fixed, which that is not what I wanted to say. Yeah, not at all really what I was hoping for, but yeah. And what we also have, because we're on the moon, the bright yellow harvesters that harvest moon rock. I love them. They're just like operators, but very big. And they have a big vacuum attack. They're great. We'll just very quickly... I'm not really supposed to know that those are there, but because I know this game very well, I do know that they are there. Yes, there are some things that they added which are fantastic in my opinion, including the glue grenade. So let's put glue charge down, and also the shotgun is not in better condition. At the moment I don't have a jetpack, which means my mobility is somewhat limited. And there are also bad freaking things in this. Oh, anyway. So now we know where the escape pod is, so it's that quest marker over there. We're gonna just casually bounce our way over there. Don't need any of this stuff, but and here we get a nice little note that says if you're stuck in a Typhon Gate and don't want to have to kill all the relevant bits and bobs, using a disruptor is good enough. So if I do that, I can get through without having to
Typhon material detected.
actually go around killing all the mimics, because it can be stuff that is a lot worse than mimics. Yeah. Yeah, and there are these fancy golden crates which always have, I think they're guaranteed to have a chipset in them, and they usually have something pretty nice. So when you learn where those can spawn, and it's also good. Come here, you. Right, and neuromods persist, so even if I were to die between now and escaping... Oh yeah, moment. Trigger warning. So next time that I ever need to play as Andreas again, I will now always have that ability, regardless of whether I die or not. So I'm just gonna put all of those in, so yeah. Just trying to remember where all the... There's not a body in this corner, is there? There are always bad lads in the escape pod bay, but now I have kinetic blast, so I can do that. God's sake. Ow. God damn it. If I die immediately, I'm gonna be really annoyed. He's got this stupid vacuum attack. Basically, you never want to be in front of a harvester, you always want to get behind them. What is that visual effect going? That's really weird. I don't know what the heck's happening there. That's bizarre. You always get a little intro sequence anytime you pick up a new weapon. Let's quickly grab everything that's not nailed down. We can bung it all into the recycler. And what is the sort of most interesting mechanic, in my opinion, is that if I now leave these items available here, the next character I play as can come and fetch them. I'm gonna just put most of this in the bin though. Actually, not the disruptor ammunition. Not that I've got much left. Maybe not buckets. So if I now go and leave it somewhere convenient, I can then fetch it as the next character. And the same goes with if this character dies, anything that he's carrying, I can find his corpse and get the stuff off it. I probably won't actually come back for this stuff, but I'm just demonstrating it. Points of principle, etc. So if I go... oh yeah, if you're on this side of the gate, you could just use the button, but actually I don't want to go back out because then I will... right, okay. So what I can do now is just drop all this stuff, and it will still be there when I come back next time, if I wanted to.
3, 2, 1.
But what my purpose here is simply to escape from the moon, because everything has gone horribly wrong, and we need to get out. And there are 5 characters and 5 different ways to escape, and you can only do, you know, one method of escaping with each character. Oh yeah, it's this guy. So once I take this escape pod, there will no longer be any escape pods available for anybody else. I have escaped. And I get points. All sorts of things. And I take that point total forward and I can use it as currency. Basilisk's gonna give us some extra lore. It'd be nice if it didn't take so freaking long to load in between, but you know, it do be like that. But yes, what's about to happen, of course, is that Basilisk is going to tell us that, you know, you've had the tutorial, but next time you'll be on a time limit. So yeah, it gets increasingly frantic, let's say. Such a good game. But in some ways even better than the base game, which is saying something because I adore the base game.
Basilisk to Castle Module 13. Copy, please. Repeating. Basilisk to Casma Module 13. Copy, please.
I read you, Basilisk.
Ah, you're okay. Congratulations. It seems the simulation is significantly corrupted, but scans of your brain tomography indicate no damage. The corruption appears to be limited to the host operator. No externalization, so you should be fine. We've transmitted an app that should help track the simulation's instability.
Oh yeah,
Please
an app.
install it immediately so you're not caught unaware again. Basilisk out.
Yep, so stability track app, which basically is a time limit. You know, you now have 5 ranks of corruption where the difficulty increases, and when you hit, you know, what would be rank 6, you're chucked out of the simulation regardless of your status, and you have to reset. Which is where the roguelike aspects really kick in. So by escaping with Andreas, we've now unlocked Joan. Joan's thing is she's good with wrenches, she's good with repairing things, and she's good with machines. And also some of the things I unlocked, I can now spend the points that I earned in the previous run giving her this equipment by paying for it with the points I unlocked. So I give her a pistol and some ammo, and also the various chipsets as well. I think I'm sure, let's take care of you. Okay, and now we can launch and play as Joan. Yeah, we probably won't see a stun wrench anytime soon, because basically the fancier weapons come with the higher difficulties as you get further on through. You never know. I'll point them out when I see them. I have not seen Kick-Ass, no. my knowledge of it is limited to like being able to recognize the costumes when small children cosplay it. Although I assume small children don't cosplay it anymore. It's fallen out of fashion. Alright, so what we now find is that everything is as Andreas left it. So the mimics that he killed are still here. The bodies he looted have no loot on them because he took the loot. What are we dealing with here? Not sure if anything's respawned in the crater or not. Joan has way higher stamina. It's so good. Because she's got the wrench-related perks that... Oh yeah. Maybe? No. Bouncy bounce. Bouncy bounce. And here's the other fun thing. We now get the jetpack. There will always be one on Croy's body here. And if you want anybody else to get one, you need to...
Cruz, this is VJ. Listen to me. You need to stay off the lunar surface. I repeat, do not step foot on the regolith. There's something underneath. I think it's drawn to movement. It senses vibrations. I can't kill it. There's a shuttle in crew, but we are stuck in the damn crater until we get the Typhon gates down. Round up anyone else you can find. Warn them.
So yeah, VJ has just told us the headline enemy of Mooncrash is the moon shark, which is basically a nightmare typhon that we'd see in the base game, but he tunnels under the ground, and if you step on the ground, he will feel your vibrations and come and eat you. Right, let's... escaping in the shuttle is pretty easy. But we also need to start looking at the list of Chasma orders. Yeah, basically. Such a great film. So in order to unlock the other characters that we need to play as, Security Officer Bhatia... Yeah, true. I mean, June probably did it first, huh? And Director Riley, we need to go and do various things. So we can't just beeline straight for our escape. We need to set things up for the other crew members who will come later. Yeah, Moonshark's totally gonna detect me in a second because I need to... I know. Yeah. Basically the shark is impossible to kill until you have seriously leveled up your characters. He has about 1,000 health. Yeah, cystoids everywhere. Ow. Anyhow. I left a shotgun here for me, didn't I? Yes, I did. Good. Right, so what we need is to find Officer Bhatia's corpse, so we can do exactly like you would do in the base game, tag his body and find out where he is. Escape pod status, there should be none left because Andreas took that one. Tram status, everything's fine because the game goes easy on you to start with. Later on, some of the areas of the base might be unpowered, this is where you change. You can reset or, you know, switch the breakers over, so different areas get different power levels. Well, on or off, it's not really different levels, is it? There's nothing here. There's a cave in here. There isn't always a cave in here, and some characters have got the abilities that will let them get through, and Joan is not one of them, so Joan's got to go the long way around. Yeah, more cystoids. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Ow, oh, you evil bastards. Ow. Ow. So I just picked up the impact amp, which gives you knockback on the wrench, which syncs well with Joan's thing, except the fact that I've got guns which are better than wrenches, so just quickly put it inside there. Yeah, so the corruption meter is ticking away in the top corner, and that is basically our time limit. You know what, I should go and collect those bits and bobs I left for myself, just as proof of concept, if nothing else. Ow. There we go. Who has seen me? Where? Oh, operators. Eh. So Joan's power is summon turret. Yes, I can totally. You see, so all the stuff that I left is still here. Oh, good. Good, that's arrived. Ow, bloody hell. Go away. Start throwing things at me. Ow. Yeah, so he does that. He throws rock. And just generally makes an absolute nuisance of himself. And now I'm pinned here. I'm just gonna wait for him to go away. I didn't pick up any neuron mods either. Right, stunner on shortcut. I might go with a lure actually, that's probably a good shout. Yeah, so he's just gonna hang out there. Which is wildly irritating. He's burrowed down again. Oh yeah, the ringing is because I've got a concussion now, so it's also going to be very annoying. So I'll just pop a lure down over there. So he'll go for that, not me, thankfully. So I'm going to get over here to the crew quarters. Pick that up first. Yeah, so 7, 8 hold out. Shoot. Right, now I zap that, get the heck out of the way before he starts throwing more things at me. Ah, bloody hell. Good. Excellent. Now I'm bleeding. Oh, frickin' heck. Stop throwing things at me! Excellent, okay. Well, I might be about to demonstrate what happens when you die. Because it is a roguelike, it's expecting you to die. Basically, now I have bleeding, which means when I sprint or jump or climb, I'm going to take damage. If I just walk, it makes a horrible wet slappy noise, and yeah. Anyway, so we go into crew quarters. Yeah, there are various different traumas which we have seen in the base game as well, but they really like come to the fore in this, I think. Burn limits your max health. Bleed does damage over time when you do something strenuous. radiation makes you wobbly. Concussion limits your max psi. And the other one is, broken bones also limits your mobility.
Good afternoon, Pythias.
So
I'm pleased to announce our very own engineer Brian Chung will be carving a beautiful art installation to be displayed in the Moonworks tram stop. If you or anyone you know have any hidden talents that might make life at Pythias more pleasant, please let Director Yu and HR know.
that one's always there when you hit the first time. Ollie is here. That's good. I can at least repair my suit, if not my health or my brain. That's a null wave. That is very useful. Right. Yep, so this time we're on this side of a Typhon Gate, so they can't get to me at the moment. Unless the Voltaic wants to come closer, because their electrical ability will stun the gate and allow them through. Which is, you know, not good. Bit of a design flaw. Joan is the only character who has repair, but I don't have any neuromods at the moment, so I can't actually unlock repair. So normally she would be able to unlock that gate. And just go put a turret down. Ow! Bloody hell.
Scanning target, no Typhon material detected.
So I'm creeping around because I'm in terrible, terrible condition. Desperately need food. I will do. Oh, medkit, even better than food. Better. Right, so there's a Weaver who is just... Has he gone in? No, he's wandered off around there. Okay. Making our way to the shuttle, which is upstairs. Also, one of you is a mimic. Which one? No? Maybe? Or I missed. Please, just die. There we go. Anyway. That's a... Is that thermal? Good. Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, I'm just creeping and sneaking. Sneaking and creeping. Creeping and sneaking. Trying not to bleed on the floor too much. Please be med room. Oh, it's an engineering room. Okay, so this is one of the supply closets, basically. There's one in each area, and their contents change. You know, the room of requirement-esque, but frustrating when they are not what you require. Engineering ones have escape pod navigation chips in them, which are necessary to escape in the escape pod. Hello. Yeah, well, you get points for killing things. Points mean prizes, but are not necessarily worth the expenditure of ammo or any other resource. Sometimes it's better to just run away and hurry up in terms of getting your objectives done faster. Not always, but sometimes. Oh, yeah, so just took a whole whack of damage for jumping up there. but I found a neuromod, which was what I wanted, because I want... Oh, I can't still... Oh, for God's sake, I forgot. That was also another effective concussion. Fine. Now we're in beautiful catch-22, because the... oh yeah, the other interesting thing, of course, it tells you whose body is likely to have the right keycard. So if I now go and tag Rose's body using one of the security terminals, I can find her in order to get the keycard off her body. Which is a nice little feature that the base game doesn't have. And it does mean that, you know, the keycards are not always in the same place, they're not always on the same body. I'm full up already, unbelievable. Absolutely don't trust that one of these chairs is not a medic, but you know, we're good. So this is the shuttle entrance. Ursula, for example, had her habitation module key, so I can go into her bedroom. Just gonna bleed everywhere for a second. What the hell is it that I'm carrying? That's... Joan is also the only one who can increase her inventory capacity. Everybody else is stuck with the base number. So here we are on the shuttle. It's the same model as shuttle that we saw with Dahl. Right, here's the clue that we need.
This is so weird.
Hey, you always wanted to get a good look inside my head.
Not like this.
When are you going in?
I have your connectome. I'm headed there now to inject your piloting skills into my skull.
You're right. It does sound weird. But at least now there will be 2 shit-hot aviators who can fly this brickyard.
Actually, you'll be obsolete, because I'll be able to fix them and fly them.
So yes, I've got to the shuttle
pick up some of my other charming
but I don't know
qualities.
how to fly the shuttle.
Yeah?
I need
Like
the neuromod for piloting.
I shouldn't have to tell you.
So I need to go and find Angela, who has the piloting neuromod on her person. That guy's always there. And of course I need to get rid of my concussion in order to actually install the frickin' neuromod. And we're also about to go up to corruption level 2. At level 1, things that need hacking are always hacking 1, things that need repairing are always a repair 1. When you get to level 2, things go up a rank. Everything that needs hacking 2, etc, etc. So yes, everything incentivizes speed. So yes, I need to find Angela Wagner. There she is, Shuttle Maintenance Chief. She is also in the lab, which means we're going on a jaunt. Don't need any of this. Good, okay. What I really need... Yeah, so there we go. Corruption level 2 is hitting. Takes a second for it to kick in. But... There we go. So now everything has got harder. Everything has... now it's a rank 2 Weaver instead of a rank 1 Weaver. I mean, the turrets still chews through it, but... killing big enemies gets you, usually, delay loop time, which are great. They allow you to delay corruption increases. So if I'd got this a minute earlier, I could have used that to prevent it from going up to corruption level 2. Just, you know, it rolls the clock back a little bit. It doesn't go all the way back or stop it forever, but it just reduces it for the moment. very quickly get past all of this lot.
Attention, everyone.
Because
We
there are
have a
enemies in
special
there.
announcement from our head
Enemies
of
in here.
security.
Thank you. This is Officer Bhatia with a quick lost and found update. An important briefcase has been misplaced on level 2 near the lounge of
I
the
know
crew
that the
If
way
you locate it, please contact security
to get
immediately.
into the room that has a fabricator in, so I will be able to cure my concussion and whatnot, because there we go. Recycler! So what I desperately need is brain pills. There we go. Concussion gone, which means I can install those neurons. And I've got 5, which is a lot. So I'm going to go straight up to repair rank 2. Which means I can now repair this door, because it's gone up to rank 2. I get points for repairing things, just because it's just another objective one can achieve. Various bits and bobs, trying not to bleed too much on the floor, because I don't have a way of fixing my bleeding at the moment. Because I have not got the, you know, I've got this repairing broken bones kit and the repairing concussions kit, but I have not yet found the right fabrication plan. Okay, so now we need to go from crew to the labs to find Angela. Doing this at absolute snail pace, but that's fine. So we come up here through crew, and we head towards the tram station. Because what is a moon base without moon tram? Tram, moon tram, moon tram. Oh, for God's sake, what are you doing here? These are black box operators. The worst freaking kind. Did we get both? I think we got both. Okay, good.
No alien material detected.
Vijay's not down here, is he? No. Sometimes this is where his body is. No, wait, I checked. He's in the lab, didn't he? Okay. Also, another weird addition of peculiar grenades available to me is the Typhon Spore grenade, which so press the tram ding button, or ding for a tram. Tram arrives, and we can go towards the labs. Very luckily, I think all the objectives we need to deal with immediately are in the lab this time, just through, you know, luck of random draw. Because both Angela's body and Vijay's body are, you know, they've got various different spawn locations, and by lucky dice roll, they're both in the labs today. Because we then also need to get to Riley's body, which is always in the lab. Riley's body's location is fixed. So it's very convenient that they've all spawned close to each other rather than not.
Good afternoon, Pythias.
And here we are in the labs.
For any minor medical emergencies, please visit the trauma center just off the main lobby.
Oh, have you got a trauma center today? That's very nice. Aha, here we go. So, this green shotgun comes partially upgraded, which means that it is better than a grey shotgun, which has no upgrades. And much like, you know, any kind of sort of Fortnite-style weapon ranking system, there are blue shotguns that have even more upgrades. Then, just want to say this goes straight to gold after that, but it might not actually. I'm just going to put everything. Very luckily, Angie has spawned in here. She can either be here or she can be down in the labs. But there we go. So we've now got the piloting connectome, which means I can put that and get the ability to pilot shuttles. But in order to do that, I need neuromod, and I used all my neuromods even getting up to rank 2 in repair. So I need to go and find another neuromod somewhere. Or fabricate one. For God's sake, why am I stuck? Please. My turret is pretty good at taking care of pretty much everything, so... who... Pasha, oh, he's the one in, freaking all the way down the escape pods. That's so irritating. Anyway, so we can access the labs, unlock that door over there. Get the map of the area. And yeah, I can't get in there, which is annoying because there are neuromods behind that door. But yeah, Pavel, the guy with the key card, is all the way downstairs, which is like a long way downstairs in an area that I don't need to go to otherwise. So, trauma center is locked. Vasco's got the key. That's much more convenient. Someone's body is in. Yes, here we go. Leia. Engineering workshop. Intriguing. Right, I'm going to use my time loop. So there we go, my corruption level in the top corner has gone down. Let's just clean this down, I don't need that. Bleeding a lot. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't sprint too much because bleeding is bad. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, we're alright. And you start to learn who is who, so you know which bodies you should be beelining towards in terms of ones that are gonna have keycards on them and stuff like that. So this is Riley's office. Riley is Morgan and Alex's cousin, because Transtar is nothing if not nepotistic, and she is the director of science here. And here she is. Hi, babe. And she has a psychoscope on her body, and picking that up is the trigger to be able to play as her next time. So we do that. And Vasco's body is over here. He's the guy who has the closet key card, which I can get to cure my exceptionally irritating concussion. No, not concussion, bleeding. Hello, science operator.
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your mental resources are working. This should help. That should help you concentrate.
It's in no way useful. Right, what I need to do now... Yeah, stop whinging, Joan. here. Just open this door up because it's useful. Get a medical operator.
Requesting new operator.
Thing is helpful. Yeah, there's always anti-rad medication in med labs.
Hello, nice to see you.
It's useful for a reason.
Diagnosing split and stretch lacerations. Resolve runoff. Recommended to try to relax. There.
Now that I
All
have got the
better.
psychoscope
Don't
off
forget to
Riley's
complete a
corpse,
patient
I have to
questionnaire.
start scanning stuff. Because scanning is useful. Scanning unlocks abilities. So, right, what we need now is VJ's body again. Oh yeah, he is where I thought he was. He's got a couple of different spawn points for whatever reason. He was right here and I missed him. Oh my god. Okay, I thought. Okay. Sometimes he's up in the rafters above here, but can't believe I stood right next to him and didn't see him. Incredible. Anyway, I should be using this green one. So now I've unlocked the two characters who were available to me to unlock. More importantly, I can now take the piloting ability. So increase my... but what I am also about to do is leave most of the stuff that I am now carrying in Riley's office so that Riley can get it. Yeah, come on, scan, 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 scan. When we play as Riley in the next run.
Complete.
So I can dump all of this. Good shotgun. Adequate disruptor. Pistol. Half my shotgun shells. No, half please, thank you. All my grenades. Am I going to need a disruptor? I might need a disruptor. Right, most of this anyway. I mean, Riley isn't likely to need any of this either, but the point is that I can do that to make it available to her. And now that we have the piloting ability, we can get back to crew. Come here.
New seismic aptitude available.
You absolute spanner, I saw you do that. The tram is still here where I left it, thank goodness, so don't move around. We'll go back to crew and disappear in the shuttle. I do like the Chasma logo. It's sort of fox or wolfy thingy. It's cute. These guys have respawned because that's the other thing that the other thing that happens when you go up a corruption rank. It's, yeah, things respawn.
Scanning target. No typhon material detected.
Keep running. Yep, loads of stuff is upstairs. Just. But because I dropped most of my equipment in order to leave it in a drawer with Riley. That's okay, because at this point we're not worrying about actually killing things, we're just worrying about getting out. Or it would be absolutely triple check what's going on. Becky. There's a poltergeist in the next room. I'm going to completely ignore him. Probably regret that later when I need to kill him and it'll be even tougher, but you know. Yeah, so now that I have piloting ability, I can just get out of here. Is gate number 2. And we ignore the scary mimic trying to break my windshield. And I got a whole load of orders complete because I've unlocked various people, I've got passwords and maps and all that. So you're rarely going to be short on the sim points in terms of currency for equipping your characters. Well, unless you're very, very bad at it, I guess, and die a lot. I love this. Now, Basilisk is going to say, don't let those virtual deaths get you down when I haven't even died. Bless her. Because they expect not you. This each of these little cutscenes triggers when you hit certain milestones. I think I'm a quarter of the way through the orders.
M13, this is Basilisk.
Hi, babe.
Don't let those virtual deaths get you down. It looks like you're just over a quarter of the way through the orders we sent you. Don't forget to keep checking them. You can see your orders from the ready room or from within the simulation itself. Everyone here is very happy with your progress. So OC thought it appropriate to authorize some mail from home. I sent it to your workstation.
Yay.
Basilisk out.
Thank you. So now I can admire pictures of my small daughter. She's super cute. Anyway, because we've got to feel something for Peter because, you know, he's our protagonist. And he lives in indentured servitude on a satellite around the moon. I mean, it's not nice. Alright, and now we've unlocked both Riley and VJ. And I'm going to go as Riley next. And I am not going to worry about taking any of these because she comes, so each of them have got a unique starting loadout. So Riley always comes with a psychoscope and some psi-hypos because her powers reflect that. Actually, I'm probably going to just take a pistol because it's not a bad thing, and I've unlocked a whole load of stuff. What I haven't unlocked actually is my jetpack. That is slightly not so good, so I'm going to have to be careful avoiding the moon shark. Let's take a potentializer. yeah, each of the different characters has got like different skill sets, you know. So Riley is good. She has Mimic. She has some of the other morph powers that I didn't really show off in my playthrough of the main game. Yeah, she has Phantom Genesis, just like a Weaver. Plus various like of the science powers, so she's good at yeah, having a whole load of psi available to her, but not as much as Andreas, who's obviously been experimented on, has loads and loads of psi available to him. She's sort of middle ground there. And then Joan is mostly physical powers, but also machine. VJ has no psychic powers at all. He's only good at doing guns, but he's very good at doing guns. And then our fifth secret character I will talk about when we unlock her, because she's fun and sort of spoilery. It's more fun to, you know, appreciate her when we get to her. Oh yes, so now that we're a quarter of a way through, we get added variables related to the stability and the corruption, whatever. So now things can be on fire, things can be flooded, things can be irradiated. Corruption is going to go up quicker. We can now summon an operator that I can use to store stuff.
Virtual software version 1.0 loaded. Render med.
Between the characters. So I can, instead of needing to find a drawer to put things in, to pass things from one character to the next, I can just actually hand them, quite literally, through the mule operator, which is great. What was the other thing that it said? Oh yeah, and Riley has her own method of getting off the moon that's unique to her, and only she can do it. So when you're trying to get all 5 of them out, she has to do this, which is uploading her consciousness into an operator. So she basically is going to kill herself and become like January is in the base game. She's going to photocopy her brain. Well, she doesn't have, she doesn't have to die, but the fact is that she's doing it as a way of escaping the fact that, you know, they're all going to die. Don't go down again. Stay. There we go. Yeah, so I'm kind of screwed here because I don't have a jetpack, which means the shark is, it's going to be able to do that to me faster. Bouncy hop. Some of the jumps you can make anyway. Just go away, evil kid. Let's get the full scan on, and there we go. Yeah, so Riley's method of escape being the labs where her computer is. Oops, not vanished. Not vanished hard enough. Turret.
Complete.
Ow. Bloody hell. There's more of them than I thought there were. And the other thing is, at the moment I don't have a disruptor, so that was probably not good. Work out how to get into the labs without being able to get through the gate. Should have left myself some neuromods actually, that would have been a good idea. Oh well, I might be able to fabricate one. Because I think I only need one. Go away! Oh, for God's sake. Go! Shoot! Let's see what I can manage here. Oh, this is going to be way not enough. Damn it. Okay, 2 mineral, whole another organic, 2 more exotic. Yeah, no, there's no way. Right, okay, I'm just going to have to rely on the EMP grenade to get through the gate, which is valid, but less reliable, let's say. Problem indeed found. Alright, that wasn't as difficult as I anticipated, or worried at least. Oh, you got in, you silly git. Go away. Ow, ow, ow. It's very foolish to use a pistol on a turret, but, you know, whatever. These volunteers are listed by their names, not their numbers, which is kind of a bit more humane than on Talos, but anyway. Oh shit, okay, we're up to corruption level 3. It's not useful to me, but it's fine. Okay, I need to find a weaver. That is not so good either. Right, anyway, into the labs. Oh, it's so nice that it's still light outside. Spring is really springing. I love it. You can indeed, yeah. Probably should have done. Because, well, things like that, all the enemies have got things that are effective on them versus things that are less effective on them. So, you know, blowing up, explosions and ballistic damage are not desperately good at taking out operators. You know, it's better to use a stun gun or whatever, but I didn't have one on me, so I just shot it with my pistol, which was probably a stupid waste of ammo.
Warning, flooding and electrical damage detected.
Good, okay. So we've got flooding and electrical damage, which means when you do something stupid, like stand in a puddle of water, it will zap me. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. So things that can't be upgraded in the base game can be upgraded in this. Well, you can't actually upgrade them, but you can found upgraded versions. So here the bolt caster, which is normally you know, fixed in the base game, has this is a green one, so it's got faster reload speed. The wrench I've not yet found, a fancy wrench, but they exist. Yeah, I seriously regret not having enough ammunition. So this room is full of horrible things. It's where they keep specimens of Typhon that they're experimenting on. One of the things that I will need to do as Riley is scan a Weaver, which I have just done because it's nicer to get it out of the way now in a contained environment where corruption is relatively low, rather than wait until later. Okay. That's one of these gold crates around the back. There we go. So that's a non-standard wrench. That wrench has got higher melee damage and more knockdown chance, but it's got the same level stamina cost as a regular one. These Weavers fairly harmless, really. Just get the hell out of their way. Time loop. That's another. Okay. Phantom in here, I think. Have I got neuromods? I actually don't have any, do I? Repair kit fab plan, that's quite useful. Riley's quite stealthy. Like, she has the stealth tree in her as one of her available upgrades, which is nice. Is he in the corridor or in the lab? I think he's in the corridor. Might be upstairs, actually. Oh no, there he is. There we go. So that green wrench has got quite a good knockdown upgrade to it. There's another one in the corridor, isn't there? Yeah. So this is the control room for the labs where the volunteers are kept. So there are never any guns here because they nicked them all. Yep. Ugh. Security is not desperately useful. You need any of these. I can unlock most of these doors and go and loot things in the volunteer cells down this corridor, with the exception of Volunteer 3, because you need Riley to put her password in her office upstairs. So it's one of those things that you have to set things up for your later characters with your earlier characters, you know. So even if I did go and loot that as Riley, I still need Riley can put the password in an earlier point in the run, such that I can then...
Warning. Flooding and electrical damage detected.
Oh, for God's sake, good to see that one though. Anything useful in here? Ah, neurobots, that's what we like to see. Yeah, the next room has taken electrical damage, so there is flooding and bad stuff happening. And Riley doesn't have repair, so she can't repair that. Okay. But I don't actually necessarily need to worry about it, I just need to hop past and get out of here. Oh yeah, the other fun thing that they added for this DLC is the tentacle nest, which is a weird, gross.
I'll need repairs to it.
Basically, it's like the tendrils that we met at the end of the. What is that noise? Uh-oh. Oh, it's a freaking poltergeist. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where are you?
Suit integrity damaged.
No, that's more tentacles. Ow! Oh my god.
Maybe I can help you.
Yeah, please. The tentacles are absolute bastards and I hate them. Please fix me, medical operator. Oh my god. Okay. The other thing, so the meal operator carries stuff for you, which is great. So I'm just going to dump all of these in here. But the other thing we unlocked is the Mimic Companion, which is basically a distraction item. Poltergeist. Ow. So I'm just gonna try and get away from these tentacles before they murder me. Absolute nuisance. Is there any food? Food is good. Ah! Sorry, Poltergeist is still after me. Where? Shh. God's sake, go away. Where is he? He's not in the room. Stupid freaking... He's over there somewhere. Ugh. Anyway, right. Let's get in my office. Lock the frickin' door. Yeah, so now I can pick up all that stuff that I left for myself. And now that I have the meal operator, I can, instead of leaving it in the drawer, next time I can just leave it in here. Which is very useful and much better than carrying stuff between characters. Most of this isn't actually going to be any use, but still, inventory management, woo. Super packets, that's probably all I need to worry about. Anyway, so Riley knows her own password, which is kind of obvious, but also useful. So in order to upload my consciousness to escape, I need to have a chat to Alex. And the tragic thing is, they changed Alex's voice actor.
Riley, things on Talos 1 are becoming untenable. It's time to set contingencies we've discussed into motion. I need you to copy everything you've got on the vault operator I sent you. The research, connectones, everything. Morgan was right. The Typhon are all linked, which means whatever's happening up here will likely spread to you, if it hasn't already. And this should go without saying that we keep the board out of the loop on this. They'll find out soon enough anyway. Get it done. We'll talk again soon. Oh, and Riley, be careful. I'm fairly certain you've got at least one Chasma mole working for you.
Absolutely. Yep. So those things to be able to look out for. What are you doing?
Scanning.
Struggling with
Neuroimaging
physics is
shows
what
your
you're doing.
psychoactive potential is at or near peak level.
Yeah, you're the one type of operator I didn't need. Anyway, so here we go. This is the data vault. We put her in here, and then we read the thing, and we upload everything. But, oh no, stuff is missing! And we can't do what we need to do until we get the stuff. Yeah, I probably will need all of this back, huh? Neuromods is what I need. Because in order to replicate the missing work, I need to get Phantom Genesis rank 2. It takes so long. And we need to go to the Moonworks. Yeah, that was not so good in terms of convenient spawns, actually. That is in fact quite annoying. In which case, let's get that out, pistol ammo out, those back, get all this crap that I've just got.
Ta-da.
Yeah, this is probably, I mean, it's kind of fun as a mechanic, but it also just adds boring infantry management to your day, which is less fun, I guess. I mean, it's strategic, but oh, blimey, I just took stupid fall damage because I forgot I don't have a freaking jetpack either. Unbelievable. Anyway, so I need to get to the Moonworks, which means we're going back to the tram again. And hopefully we're not going to get eaten by the freaking... No! Wrong one. Sorry, I thought I had Phantom Genesis. So I created a Phantom to work for me. Ow, 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 ow. So hopefully he'll keep the tentacles distracted while I run away. Probably. Somebody died. It was probably my Phantom. Anyway, so now we can move on to where we need to go in order to do Riley's quest, which is the Moonworks, the third area that we've not seen yet. The Moonworks is where they do the actual mining, because apart from being, you know, a top secret research facility, it is also just a moon mine. Oh good. Freaking tram's not working. Fine. I should have checked the hazards. In the dingus. Back downstairs. Die! There we go. So you can kill them, you just can't kill them by attacking the tentacles, you have to attack the base. The freaking poltergeist's back as well. Just very carefully not going to get myself electrocuted. At least I can open cell number 3 now, I guess. Utilities. No, utilities. And there are always neuromods as a reward for getting into the cell. Plus, you know, other bits and bobs. But neuromods as well. Who's in here? It's usually, Etherics, yeah, it's usually Etherics.
Activation in 3, 2, 1. Typhon material detected.
Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, there are always neuromods in Andreas's room as well. This is his room. Well done, Hayley. Thank you. Please stay away from me, though. She's taking etheric damage. So she managed to actually take this guy out by now setting him on fire. Now she's setting me on fire. That's not so good. And I'm going to need to kill her, I think, to get out again, because I don't have... Do I have a stun gun? I might do. No, I don't have a disruptor. Oh, unbelievable.
Wow.
This is terrible planning. Everything is just cripplingly embarrassing. Terrible planning. No, because I still don't actually have any, Hayley, darling, where have you gone? Oh yeah, let's, blow her up a little bit. The cute thing is, she doesn't ever aggro, your homemade Typhon. No matter how much you shoot them, they don't turn against you. I still got that delay time loop. No, I used it, didn't I? Okay, good, right. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. Which is easier said than done when I freaking don't have a jetpack. There's no one in here. Yeah, so because the tram is broken, I need to repair that from inside the Moonworks, which means I need to get into the Moonworks through the other entrance, which is in the crater. So I've got to go back into the crater, across the crater to the Moonworks, up to the tram station to repair it. Which is fine, but it's a faff. I know, well, she was dead already. You know, I gave her a second life, and then ripped that second life from her, cruelly and sort of awkwardly. I mean, yeah, like, a lot of this game is just, you know, GLaDOS voice, you murderer, all over and over. I can't do a GLaDOS impression, but you know what I mean. Do 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 do. Hang on a second. How many neuromods have I got left? 6 now. Heck yeah! Right. So now I can mimic, because that means I can go back this way rather than dicing with death and the moonshark across the crater. So this is a tunnel that comes under the crater, but it's blocked by a landslide at the other end. Oh, they fixed Madry's collision as well. She always used to drop through the bench whenever you looted her, but clearly that new patch is doing nicely. Are you here? There's often a mimic in the toilet over here. Not today though. Okay, good. Onwards. Crate supply room has more neuromods for me. Oh no, glue gun. Interesting. Glue gun and gin. The best combo. Yeah, so what I can do here is come something nice and tiny. Oh, spooky disembodied glove. And fit through here. Andreas has the power to burrow using the Moonshark's ability, so he can also get through. Ow, 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 ow. Bloody hell. Go away! No, they'd broken my shotgun. And I don't have repair because Riley doesn't have repair. And because we've already used Joan in this run, I can just put that in the bin because I can't. None of my other characters can fix it. Do I have any? I haven't got anti-rad, have I? God damn it! I knew I should have picked it up when I was in. What am I? Okay, I'm gonna need an EMP to get through.
Placeholder.
Do I have the anti-rad? No, I don't. Okay. Bricking! So sorry. Absolute nuisance. Yeah, so that's the entrance to the Moonworks, which is guarded by a telepath. Telepaths have got a little shield around them in this game, as in Mooncrash compared to I need to get down without stacking it, taking full damage. Good, okay, now we just freaking run and ignore the moonshark, ignore all the terrible things that are about to come after me. Just run. No, EMP. No, okay, that did work. I thought I'd missed for a second.
Typhon material detected.
Still nothing useful. Okay, and here we are into the Moonworks. And the Moonworks, unlike the other two areas, is yeah, like exposed moon rock, unsurprisingly, regolith. It is all, you know, it's a mine, it's a quarry, rather than, you know, like a nice interior. So a slightly different sort of hazards available as well. And occasionally you get moon sharks inside at really high difficulties. It's not so fun.
Warning. Fire hazards detected.
So everything's on fire, that's good. Excellent start. For frick's sake. Nope. Really hoping that there might be... Okay, another shotgun, that's not bad. I was hoping there's sometimes a jetpack in there. Artex propulsion unit. Okay, nothing desperately useful in the showers today. Drinks in the vending machine. Noah always has a always has a wrench. He's got an advanced wrench today. What's this advanced wrench? Look at that. Maxed, you know, increased damage, increased stamina cost, reduced stamina cost. You know what I mean? Increased knockdown. So good. Still got tentacles though. Ow! Frick. Okay. Yeah. do I actually... No, I don't have the map for this area. Yeah, he's in the tram station, isn't he? So basically, in order to escape, Riley needs to find a specific guy to experiment on. Yeah! Yeah, super cool. And then actually, like, recovered it, which is fairly unusual in this country. Ow. For God's sake. And corruption's gone even higher. Everything is awful. Fire as well, so it's not helpful.
Gateway activation. 3, 2, 1. Typhon material detected.
Alright, so here's the mine. What have we got in the mine? Only mimics? That's not too bad. That's definitely not too bad. Sound like a mimic. Corrupted harvester? No, it's a friendly harvester. Ow! Bloody hell. None of these are useful. Okay, medkit. Used. Where was that? Was that a... Yes, burn trauma. Good. Unbelievable, I broke my pistol. Yes, I'm angry, you dingus. Because he just blew up the pipe. So that's just going to spit fire at everything forever. I hate super thermal. God, it is the worst. Anyway, so yeah, absolutely. The fourth way, or fifth way, no, fourth way of escaping.
This isn't gonna work.
Yes, it will.
Is to use
Neither of us have been under that many
railgun.
G's before.
I've calibrated the mass driver to be within the human range of tolerance.
Human range? Jesus, Jordan. We're not clowns in a circus cannon.
Hey,
what if those...
Harry! You cannot lose your shit on me right now, okay? The shuttle's gone. Escape pods are effed. This is our only shot. We're gonna climb into that crate, and that gun is gonna shoot our asses home. And you're gonna kiss your wife and your kids, and everything is gonna work out just fine, all right?
Yeah, so basically, in order to escape using this, you need to pack enough food and anti-radiation medication.
Yeah, I'm good.
Good. Step 1. You have to get those supplies loaded into the crate. You've got the shopping list?
Yeah, I got it.
Go.
Yep. So we need food, medication. I still have no stun guns. Unbelievable.
Harvesting.
Yeah. I could use an EMP to get past the gate, but I'd rather just climb and save it until later. Let's keep going. Oh, damn it. No, okay. It's just, they forget that their corpses do that now. Don't need this. Yeah, so there's a load of food in the kitchen. Food is what we need for escaping. in the... But what we really need is... Ow. I know, right? You'd think though that would work, but it doesn't work. I need the map. Where the hell is this body? Objectives. I should be not escaping in the mass driver. Escaping. Did I just walk straight past it? I might have done, you know. That happens sometimes. Perception. -1. I totally did, didn't I? He's right here. Good job, me. Anyway, so what we need to do is turn him into a phantom and scan him. But now he is going to go hostile to me. Oh god, okay.
Vital signs critical.
So I'm maybe just going to run away, actually. Because he's broken my gun. Which is... rude of him. I don't have a null wave either. Wow. This is terrible. Okay, he has lost me, sort of. Hi, Oleg. You gonna come in? He doesn't. There we go. So that's that done. And now that I'm on this side of the... I know, right? Especially when I can't repair. It's not useful to me right now. Do I have mimic detection? No, I don't. Usually more in here than just that. No? Ah, yeah. Are you gonna jump at me? Oh my god, I hate pistols! Bad! Anyway, near a moment, that's what I wanted. Excuse me, gentlemen. I'm just gonna get out of here. Okay. So on this side of the breach, the tram stop, I can fix the trams so that they work. And to do that we need 2 control modules, or however many control modules are missing. It's usually both of them, but not always. And luckily I have picked them up as other characters. So now the trams are working again, so I can request tram and get back to the labs promptly instead of not. Unbelievable. But also bad equipment right now. Let's go. Take stealth. Tram chime.
Now
Ding.
arriving.
Ding. Yeah, so I can go back to the lab and upload my brain. Bing. Really slow loading time.
Warning. Flooding and electrical damage detected.
Alright, so here I am, back in the labs. Hopefully those tentacles aren't gonna be too much of an issue. Don't trust that chair. Oh, okay. No. Not particularly intentionally, but possibly. Oh, maybe. Spider-Man. Yeah, possibly. I'm not sure. Anyway, Riley. Life off, etc. Nothing in here. Did I... That poltergeist is back again, isn't it? Where are you? Come out. Oh yeah, hello.
Vital signs critical.
Absolutely incredible. Don't you just frickin'... That's what the glue grenades do. I don't think it helped. Did it help? No, probably not. He's behind me now, isn't he? I hate them. Stupid invisibleness and their stupid throwing you against the ceilingness. Absolutely. He's gonna eat me, thank you. Fine, whatever. Ow! What are you doing in here? Oh yeah, I forgot they did that. Good. Have I still got a wrench? Yes, I have. Yeah. Nice. Okay, I need to hurry up before I get too high corruption and can't even get out with VJ. Okay. So now that I took that scan data by scanning that lad specifically, I can do that. And the nice thing is I will never have to do it again. You only need to do it the first time you escape this way.
Before you launch that operator, I need you to take one last precaution. You have the emulation tech Morgan was tinkering with. Use it.
Calibrating.
Copy yourself. I know it seems morbid, but we can't shrink from the reality that you might not make it off the moon. This will ensure at least something is left of our family.
Yep. So, don't need that. Better wrench definitely can go in. Ammo, grenades, etc. Disruptor. Food. Anything else? Am I gonna need any of this? Basically, no. Okay.
No one else is equipped to deal with what's coming. I'm putting quietest-one in the dark after this. You won't be able to reach me. Hopefully, we'll see each other Earthside. Goodbye, cousin.
Goodbye, Alex. So, what we do is that now that we have finished with this, we take the operator and put her over here. And we sit in the chair and scan my brain.
Starting procedure. Personality capture and emulation. Source, Riley U.
Python's Facility Director. Target, Minerva 465, Data Vault Class Operator. Capture and transfer complete. Additional instructions found. Starting procedure. Erase you.bat.
Oh no.
Destroy source subject.
Oh no. There we go. My computerized self gets to watch my not computerized self die. But we're out, and that's sort of the point. There you go, a whole load, squillions and squillions of points. And Baz wants to talk to me again, and it's completely unskippable cutscenes with slow loading times. I'm so sorry about this. It's one of those games that really I should maybe... Yeah, it's not so good for streaming because of the slow loading. Oh well. So I think she's about to tell me that I'm halfway done. So funny.
Module 13. Hello? I'm very sorry you're waking up to this. I have engineering here. They say not to worry. Damage to oxygen systems is minor, and it is going to hold longer than you need. So gravity loss is probably the more annoying bit at the moment, but I'm told you can run a diagnostic that will recalibrate the stabilizers. You'll find the interface behind a hatch in the ceiling.
Which is a terrible place to put it, because if there wasn't gravity loss, I wouldn't be able to get to it anyway. So we can just scoot up here.
Also, yes, the cause was small debris impact, much less than a centimeter. You're going to be fine.
No, I was...
Basilisk out.
Zoom over here. And find that there's this little sneaky thing. Get connections, comms and diagnostics.
Okay, Teddy. Well, it's just a bit cold.
Space is cold, business is cold. He signed up for this. He's a hacker. It's not like he picked a safe job, right? Seems probably as twice as long working for us as he would have otherwise.
I suppose. He has a family, yes? At least their future will be decent.
That's right. And thanks to Module 13, they're going to be fine. Which is what he wanted all along. Come on now. You think deep down he doesn't already know?
I suppose. You're probably right.
Right. So you're good? You can handle this?
Yes. I'm good. You're right.
Brilliant. I knew you were the right handler. Let me grab you something to eat. Turkey, double provolone?
Yes, right. Okay, thanks. What is... Test. Is this on? Module 13. Hello?
Oh no, my boss is going to kill me. I wasn't supposed to hear that. Anyway, that's not the point. Yeah, so the point is that there is... You know, Peter has his own little plot. Separate from the plot inside the simulation. Basically, it's a, you know, dystopian capitalist future where everybody's, like, work contracts are so punitive that you're effectively enslaved by your boss. Anyway. So yeah, they just have to say as to whether I live or die. Now we get to play as VJ. VJ starts with a jetpack, which is fantastic. I don't actually have disruptor ammo, which is a problem. Also, am I going to need... I don't have anti-rad. Oh well. Ground slam is not going to be useful. Curfew is great though. Anything else that I'm going to need? No, basically no. Alright, so our man VJ is number 4 of 5. And yeah, like I was saying earlier, he has no psychic powers, but he's very good at having very highly upgraded guns. He does a lot of damage. So he, I always like to use him when the corruption level is already quite high, because he's tanky and he does a lot of damage. So compared to some of the squishier characters, he's capable of, you know, the final escape. Yeah, and because we're halfway through, we get even more terrible things happening. Power can be off, dead players, yeah, raises phantoms, unless you've got a chipset to prevent it, etc, etc. But that's fine, because none of my players are dead, because I'm too good at this game. Yeah, the lack of a disruptor, well, I've got a disruptor, I haven't got any ammo for it, slightly unnerves me.
I'm loading.
Cope, I guess. We will have to. Yeah, so VJ's got his jetpack, which he starts with, which is so good. Including that little burst ability, which I don't think I showed off in the base game because I find it's just not useful on TARS. But it comes because you have to use a chipset on it, and it just takes up one of your chipset slots. But when it's built in and therefore free, it's much more useful. So yeah, Moonshark's going to do his Moonshark thing. With a jetpack I can just hop from island to island. Me? Absolutely. Now I'm down on the ground and the shark can feel me, but don't need to worry about it because VJ's a badass. What I'm concerned about is the power levels. I just need power in the Moonworks, so... Yeah, okay. I thought. Glad I checked. So the power is down in the Moonworks, but that's okay because I can take out the power in Crew, for example, and reroute it. I mean, I could just find more control modules to have all 3 areas powered, but I don't actually need that area powered at the moment, so it's not so bad. So what I need in order to escape is food and anti-rads, because I already put enough drink in when I was there with Riley. Yeah. Get the point, lads, please, stop it. Frick. Who else is here? Mimic? And I don't have the fabrication plant for radiation. Yeah, anti-rad doodads. So, I need to find some. That's not the most difficult thing in the world. What's slightly more concerning is the fact that there's a whole ass telepath here, and I have no stuff. Yeah. They're not desperately perceptive though, so make it back here without them seeing me. Supply crate's not got anything useful. Where is... Now what? Actually, we should go for the old lure combo. That's what I need. Hi lads, do you want to go and take a look at that? Get as many of them over there as I can, so they're in range. Oh, I wasn't expecting the shark. I don't want the shark. I just want the telepaths, lads. No. Whatever. It's a big shame I haven't got an electric wrench. Electric wrenches are the best. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're inside. And in the Moonworks. And now we sit through another load screen. It's Tuesday today, isn't it? Yes, that's why I'm streaming. Stream on Tuesdays. Yep. It's the beginning of the week, sort of, mostly. How is your little mini today? Yeah, everything will still be on fire, of course, because it was on fire when we were last here. Aww. Slurp. A little stealer.
Warning. Fire hazards detected.
Fuck's sake, come on. There we go. I was hoping for some more fab plans, but it doesn't look like I am that lucky today. So yeah, I need to find anti-radiation medication. Lots of text just taking a while to load in, sorry about that. Sneak around and ignore everyone. It's a relatively good way of avoiding all the fire as well. So this is where the escape pods are positioned in the Moonworks. So sometimes when you're trying to escape using the escape pods, they'll be here instead of in the crater, or they can be in the labs. But the point was that this door was locked from that side, so I needed to come in a different way. Everything's on fire in the escape pods. GG, lads. That is not useful. That is not useful. Kelly, none of this is useful. No. No useful clues or anything. Get that. No. What's that? Did it tell me who's got the keycard? No. That's weird. Got a mimic over there. Have we only got a mimic? Maybe. Which one did you just... Did just become a rock? I thought he did. Too far away. Here we go. Good. Okay. Trauma center. That is not actually what we need. Well, I mean, there might be anti-rad in trauma center. Check that now. Yes, maybe, maybe. Yes. Okay. Absolutely. I love mimics. They're silly little babies. Right, okay, but the other thing we need is food. Right this second, I do not have any food. The other thing I could do is have a loot around here. That is it. Oh yeah, the other thing they did was they added other types of turret. So instead of just turrets that fire bullets at people, there are turrets that fire glue, and turrets that have lasers. Or, well, you know, they're, what do you call them? Q-beams. I haven't actually found a Q-beam yet, which is a shame, because I'd quite like one. You basically need them to deal with weavers or anything bigger than that, like a telepath or a technopath. This is Joan's office, which, yeah, always has... Have you seen Claire? No, I haven't seen Claire.
You probably...
This is Joan Winslow, personal diary, install day 2. Working out kinks. Version 3.27.
Yeah, laser turret.
Sentry software has been patched. Diagnostics look good. Previous flaws in targeting seem to be gone.
Oh, anti-rat farm plan. That's
I've
very
retired
good.
Jean and May Capone, but Helen, Karen, Opal, and Bonnie Parker all got the upgrade. They are shooting straight.
She names all her turrets. I find it very cute.
I think this new one here is gonna break convention. I'm gonna call him Brian.
After her boyfriend.
Hey, Joan, you got a sec? Shay needs your help with one of the harvesters.
Okay, yeah. Let me just turn this off.
There we go. Gold briefcase. Whoopsie daisies. Okay, overshot there. Oh, did I... That's... Oh, just in time as well. Corruption meter up to, like, stupidly near the bad time. Right, so... Sneaking round. Getting nice and high up. And using the secret passages instead of the boring conventional passages. God's sake. What? Yeah, where's my... Climb, VJ. There we go. Up and over and through here. Yeah, I still need more food.
Harvester in operation.
Fit through the window, please. There we go. so back around to the kitchen where we fought Oleg. That's Riley. Hi. Is there another one? No. Right. So we just need to find a whole load of food. Yeah. Preferably food that stacks. I got 2 bananas there? Oh, okay, no, I have actually got enough at this point. Right, good. This door is broken this run, which is annoying, but we can get in through the window. We would if I didn't completely misjudge my jumps. There we go. This is the room that has the fabricator and reservoir. Not that I think I need to actually worry about fabricating anything. Get that. There's that. That's not a fab plan. And Jones' office safe has code combination that is always on sticky note. It's either in here or stuck on the back of here usually. I think it possibly has another location that I can't remember off the top of my head. But anyway, sticky notes. Sticky notes good. Love sticky notes. Oh, one more. Right, so now I've got all the food and anti-red that I need. I need 1 of those, 3 of those, and 1 of those. And because I haven't unlocked anybody else, VJ is the last person I'll be doing this run with, so I can use all the neuro mods on him. So I'm going to take conditioning, toughness, stamina, and combat focus. Use up all the ones I've got. Oh, they haven't fixed the collision on. Oh, maybe they have. Maybe they have. This box always falls through the floor over here for some reason. Okay, and in order to escape, I now have to get to the controls, which are all the way at the top of the. Who's still in here? Just mimics. Okay, well that's fine. Let's see, where'd he go? Not that I really need to do that, but might be a slightly easier way. What's the best way to climb up?
Warning. Fire hazards detected.
The staircase is broken. Climb. There we go. It's here is good. Everything's on fire. Oh, bloody hell. Ah! Time loop, time loop. Quick, 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 quick. Aha! Made it. Managed to cut that off just before it ticked over. No, did I hit? Oh, I did. Okay, anyway, so we're climbing up these stairs. There's usually something bad at the top, but it might only be a mimic. It's a thermi. That's good. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, now get breaking. Oh, brilliant. Excellent. You see, if I'd come here with Joan, I could have got her to fix the lift, and I wouldn't have to have done any of that. But I didn't. Claudette always has one control module on her that is guaranteed, and can sometimes be very useful. None of these wrenches are fancy wrenches, are they? They're just upgraded wrenches. God, everything is on fire. Right, keep going. And we see what awaits us at the top. Oh, it's a telepath. Oh, fantastic. Truly. Blessed. There's always something nasty up here. Whether it is a weaver, or a telepath, or a technopath, or occasionally just an absolute crap ton of lyrics. Technopath is probably... no, telepath is probably the worst possible one I could be up against right now because I'm badly equipped for it. Let's have a quick look around and see if I can find anything I can use to deal with this guy. Actually, of course, the fact that everything's on fire might mean that stupid idiots just walk into the fire. I mean, they do that sometimes. But yeah, I don't have a Q-beam, which would be what I would really want to deal with this lot. So I might just be able to get around them. If I had some disruptor ammo, which I don't. Fine. Or an electric wrench, one or the other. So this is the control room where they send the
Typhon material detected.
So the idea is that they, they're mining helium-3 out of the regolith, out of the moon rock. That's a flaming wrench. There we go. So you see this one has got a little fire symbol, fire emoji, next to its name. So that means it's a flamey wrench rather than a normal wrench. It does extra fire damage on top of everything. So yeah, they normally, throw, what do you call it? So they're throwing their containers of moon rocks back down to Earth using
not secure.
Using the mass driver, which is a massive railgun, basically. Oh, absolutely, flaming wrench. So now I have 50 seconds or a minute or something like that to get back down to put myself in the cargo container before it goes, and it's a pretty easy. As long as you've got a jetpack and therefore won't take the full damage, it's very easy. So I get it. Woo! Just hitting level 5 corruption, and I'm out. Yeah, I am taking Kerry's corpse with me, so I guess I could eat him if it came, to the worst. Although, I think maybe he was mimicified, so maybe, I don't know, not safe for human consumption, I don't know. There we are, escaped in the mass driver. And because I've escaped with everyone I have available, we now have to reset the simulation. So corruption goes all the way back down to 1, but everything resets. And again... yeah, probably. Now some of them have got story objectives that have become available because I escaped through a certain way. So VJ's story objective, It Gets Worse, is there listed. Jones, A Little Better Told Me, Riley's test fire. Andreas's is not unlocked yet because I need to go through the mimic portal with him, which is really fiddly, and also requires various aspects that I've not unlocked yet. Yeah, so VJ's story mission is the prerequisite for unlocking our 5th character, so I'm gonna go through with him. Let's take an optimizer. Let's think about this. What else do I want to do? Where's my care for you? That's what I need. No drunkenness. Glue charges can quickly extinguish large patches of fire. Yeah, or they can just go everywhere and not do that. I kind of love them, but they're not very... I don't know. They're fun, but they're not as good as the glue cannon itself. Just squirt glue everywhere. Spooky, scary skeletons. No spooky, scary skeletons on the moon. Only Typhon. Tick, tick. So yeah, we've probably got time to get VJ's story done and then show off our 5th and final character. Yeah, so I'm going to bring the key card and leave the wrench because somebody else can use the wrench later. Got anything useful in this room? No. Okay, who have we got in the crater today? Doesn't look like anyone being really very obvious, which is good. Sometimes you can just be a whole bunch of phantoms or something. Which is... Whoa! Hi! Blimey! What was all that? Okay, well, VJ doesn't need the reactivator. That's like the least useful for him, bless him. 3 whole neuromods. Well, I'm going to take piloting immediately. And we are going to escape in the shuttle, but we're not worrying about that yet because we want It Gets Worse, the story. Yeah, you don't ever get the points for discovering their corpses again. You only get that once. The first time you find them. Fuck's sake. Pick up. There we go. Look at these. 210 health. The tankiest. I love my son. Yeah, so because VJ always comes with a jetpack himself, I definitely don't want to pick quietest-one up. I need to leave that for whoever comes after, so I don't have to pay for extra ones. I mean, again, it's not like I'm short of sim points, so I could probably equip everybody, but it's the principle of the thing. Okay. Yeah, Moonshark, I know. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Got cystoids? No. Oh, radiation! Oh, superb. Thank you. Brilliant start. Good. They made it look even more violently green than they did in the base game, just to make it really obvious that the thing is irradiated, and that is bad. Where's the other one? There we go. So I hit the electric junction, which zapped the operator, but of course it will now zap me. I'm just going to stay away. Oh, blimey, that was worse than I thought, actually. I picked up not much yet. What have we got in the secret box today? Oh, a pistol! Fantastic. And resist, very nice. Just grab Al's pills. Create a supply room. Oh, very nice. Thank you, Albert. Yeah, the fact that I don't have any disruptor batteries is somewhat infuriating, but that's fine. Oh, wait, no, it's all good. This is an electric pistol. I didn't notice that. Heck yeah. So that means I can shoot the Typhon gates to get in, which is lovely. But what I was actually hoping for was enough to fabricate a recycler charge. No, nowhere near enough mineral. Right. It's got mineral yield. Not recycling neuromods for it, that'd be stupid. Spare parts? That might be enough. No, okay, that's not enough. Definitely not recycling my ammunition, so maybe not. Maybe I will just brave the radiation. I'll probably regret that, but you know, whatever. Electric wrench? No, just boring wrench. The labs are down. Let's think about this. Where do I need to go for VJ's story? I need to go to crew, then Moonworks, then back to crew. I think I don't need to go into the labs, so it shouldn't be an issue. Let's just get irradiated for a second here.
Radiation poisoning detected.
Oh yeah.
Medical attention.
God, I am actually losing health at this point. Offline in the labs. Okay, everything in the labs is offline. That's fine. And now I am swaying like you wouldn't believe because the radiation. Yeah, got no food either. Excellent. Superb. Right, okay. Crew. Crew is where I need to go. Anti-rad needs organic. Can I turn one brain into... Oh, 2 brains even. Is that going to be... That's nowhere near enough. Oh, fantastic. Right, good. Let's just run then. And try not to... Okay, we've got tentacles over here. Which is probably better than phantoms, to be honest. Yay! Anti-rad. Q-beam! Oh, fortified Q-beam even. So good. Right, okay, let's just... Yeah, I know, moonshot. Ignore, run away! Can't believe I've picked up 3 delay loops. Maybe they've increased the spawn rate of them. I feel like that's unlikely. I don't know. Then again, maybe it's just, you know, once you reach the halfway mark or whatever that they start spawning, but because I reached the halfway mark way too quickly. Because this is basically, I mean, I know it hasn't looked very efficient, but this is pretty much an optimized run. I mean, in terms of, like, you know, getting objectives done and stuff. I mean, not necessarily efficiently, but like in the correct order and in the minimum possible order. Yeah, it's a shame. There's not really a speedrun category for actually just playing the game properly. There's an out of bounds speedrun category where it just like takes them like 5 minutes, which is just a bit stupid. But yeah, my best time is like 5 hours for the whole DLC. So the vagaries of random factors, I guess, means sometimes you would just be not optimized. Gotta get lucky.
Good afternoon, Pythias. I'm pleased to announce our very own engineer Brian Chung will be carving a beautiful art installation to be displayed in the Moonworks tram stop. If you or anyone you know have any hidden talent that might make life at Pythias more pleasant, please let Director Yu and HR know.
Yep. And I can't get in through the door because it is broken. Need a repair. Don't have repair. Or mimic. Don't have mimic either. Who is in here? 1 mimic. Is that it? 2 mimics. Can't get me. Merciful take.
Take reactivation in 3.
I'm assuming, yeah, the electrical damage is.
Material detected.
Come here. No, they've just faffed off. Brilliant. Let's just have a quick look-see aroundy. Is that a good pistol? Not particularly. Is that a good wrench? No, also not. Sometimes Johannes has a Q-beam on him, but not today. Right, we can get into the kitchen around the back here. Which has a crap ton of food, and already can't carry it because I just pick everything up and then regret it. No, I don't need either of these. Why did I pick them up?
Ready. Tick tock, tick tock.
Yeah, go away. Door. Kill that lad. Who else is here? I didn't know he could open the door. He opened the door. Bless him. Another delay time loop. That's incredible. Okay. Here's the kitchen. Love the kitchen. Spoon. Right, yeah. Actually, this door is open, so I could have just come in the front, but whatever. Pick up. Aha! Finally! Some disruptor ammo. What's that? That's a standard 100%. Okay. Yeah, the one I came with is in better condition than... Thought I heard that. Anyway. So Mary's got her habit. And Rose is the one who... I think she always has it. The lounge key for upstairs. Which is pretty useful. Cooking with Transtar. Yeah, because what we need to do is get into VJ's habitation pod, which is over here, and it is going to be locked. And I think, yeah, Grey is the one who usually has the keycard. She's upstairs by the security station. So I was heading to her next anyway. Oh, hi. Let's get our beautiful electric damage. I haven't, have I? You're derelict. Yeah, I'll have to... Saba may or not have posted it today. Well, yet. I don't know. She's in Japanese time, so... Gotta double check. We've just been not online so much today. Right, anyway, in here, this is grey. What? Shotgun. He's actually better than my shotgun. I'm gonna take her shotgun. So now I can get into VJ's bunk downstairs. Don't need much of this at all. Oh, there's often a wrench on this desk, but clearly not today. Did I check the hazard report? Fire in the labs. Yes, I did, didn't I? Okay. Good. Okay. Let's get VJ's quest rolling. Oh no. I love the "Are you winning, son" meme. Yes, absolutely. Any variant of it, I just find it hilarious. Anyone else in here? Don't completely believe that the answer is no, but you know, whatever. It's not anybody bodies wise, is there? No, it's the other bathroom, the other corner. Goodness, what's a modem toss? I mean, I feel like I'm literate in oldie memes, but maybe not. Right, as soon as we actually hit the memory marker that starts the quest, we'll be on a bit of a time limit, so I'm going to do a whole load of inventory management first. Do I need to actually be carrying all of this? The answer is probably not. And then as soon as I drop it, I'll regret it when I need it. Excuse me, did he just... Where have you fucked off to? Why? What are you doing? Anyway. Those out of the safe. That's a garbage shotgun. VJ knows his own password. Anyone else got anything useful in here? It's blue. That's nothing useful. That's nothing useful. Good. I love their little bunks. Are you a top bunk guy or a bottom bunk guy? I'm always a bottom bunk. I don't like being on the top. Oh, okay. Probably have come across it then, and just don't recognise the name. Right, here we go. Quest time! Basically, VJ's son was in the army and has just died. And so he is sad and drunk and skipping his shifts, and everything is terrible. Poor darling.
Officer Bhatia, this is Director Yu. Your men are being slaughtered. Where are you? It's not the Typhon. It's Claire Witten. She's a Chasma spy. She's been here long enough to have her hooks into everything by now. You have to track her down. Do not let her get off the base. Do you understand? I can't be distracted by this right now. Handle it, Batia. I'm counting on you.
Absolutely. So that's our 5th crew member, Claire Whitten, who is a Chasma spy. Oh no. Yeah. Oh my god, people who... I have got them. Who? Where are you? Okay, well, no, stop. Sit still, you. Yeah, I wanna get in. Get in, there we go. I'm gonna completely ignore the Phantom in that bunk room because I don't think I need to worry about it.
Any minor equipment repairs or supplies, visit the engineering annex on level 2.
No, we'll put the whiskey in, bourbon. Grab extra control module. Get all of that out of there. Good, okay. And because we can't repair the door, I've got to get back through the secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Someone's detecting me, but I think it's just the Phantom in that bedroom. Okay. So, what we need to do is head upstairs, put Claire Whitten's bracelet on the tracker, get the secret briefcase first. Is it here? It's usually here. Yes, it is. Oh, and we can, we've got the card off Waterfield as well, so we can get in here. Yet more time loops. Oh my goodness. Absolutely swimming here. So good. More vodka than you can possibly carry. And gin. Oh, I haven't got room for the gin. Okay, make room for the gin. Right. Run, 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 run. Did I loot everybody? I might have done. Okay. Good. Alright, so we go over here, we go to Moonworks, which is where she's assigned, despite like that not making very much sense. And now we go to the Moonworks. Actually, that is better than my shotgun, isn't it? Oh, its physics is struggling. Oh dear, sorry darling. This one's got a bigger clip, which is a lot better. Ow! Good. Okay, well I didn't break my legs, which is the important thing. Thought I had for a second. Labs tram line that's offline, I think, so I can not worry about that too much. Get in the bin.
Unloading.
Don't need any of this, but my compulsive need to pick things up is too strong. Psychic wrench, psychic wrench, psychic wrench. Psychic wrench less useful really. I mean the electric ones are the most good. because of their ability to get through the Typhon gates. Everything else, I mean, they're all pretty great, but electric is the best. Come into the Moonworks at top. Yep. I really hope I don't have to go to the labs. It's been a while since I've done VJ's quest. I can't remember which order you have to do it in. No, I don't
Attention,
think I do.
everyone.
Anyway.
Tampering with TranStar property is strictly against company policy. This includes seemingly innocuous acts such as drawing on harvesters or renaming security turrets. Thank you.
Yeah, naming the turrets is technically illegal. Jonah's been messing up. Oop. Okay, that's just physics items struggling. Nothing more, I think. Hi. That one's the real one. That's usually the real one anyway. I'll just go straight for the ether damage here, well done. Fine plan for propulsion system, which is definitely useful to have. Vast amounts of exotic material that I don't need. Anyone home? By home, I mean sometimes there's a phantom just standing in this foyer. Not always, but sometimes. Nope, nothing interesting. That really didn't need to eat that. 5 plan skin graft, that's useful. Who is just hanging out in the break room? No, okay, that is nothing much happening. No rack supply. Thank you, Russell. Very useful. No, I missed. God damn. Yeah, this crate's physics is always slightly iffy. I have no idea why. It amuses me though. Climb. Come on, babe. This is one of the places that VJ's corpse can be, which makes it funny coming here as him. Oh, okay. Paths downstairs shouldn't be too much of a problem. Right, I can unlock the door from the inside, pick up all sorts of bits and bobs. Have we got the sticky note? That's on the back. Good. Champagne and gin can go in the cipher. Right, so Claire is in the cupboard over there. Oops. God's sake, go away. No thank you, with the applications of whatever. Anyway, right, so what we can do is dump. Oh! Legendary flaming bolt caster, heck yeah. That's very situational. Still, great. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I like to put things that don't stack because the crate. Right, just need anti-rad. That's fine. It's relatively easy to find.
Materials compartment.
Anyway, so all of VJ's security team that he is supposed to be the captain of, but he was, you know, on leave because of the death of his son, have been murdered. Claire's tracking bracelet is here. That's the wrong gun. Ow, please don't do that. Stop it. They did nerf these guys compared to the base game though, which is nice. Yeah, so all my team are dead, which is very sad. And she even left me a taunting message, which we can listen to in a second. Keeping fab plan, very nice. Now I've been poisoned. Ah!
How's it, Officer Bartia?
How is it, Claire? Oops, just quickly.
Wait, I'm afraid, my friend. By the time you hear this, I should be sitting nice and comfy on an escape pod headed home. I knew Riley would send you. Anybody else and they'd be dead already. You want to stay not dead? Then listen up, my chummy. That little puff of air you just heard? Neurotoxin.
Oh,
Kill
no.
you, chop chop. But I'm giving you the location of the antidote. I realize you have the means to scuttle my pod. So, now you get to decide. Self-preservation or duty to your employer? What's it gonna be, VJ? Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
Absolutely. So now we're on 2 different time limits. Claire is going to escape, and VJ is going to die. So yeah, getting to the antidotes and getting to Claire and the order that we do them in and the speed at which we do them are now a factor. Oh, so neuromod, so many, so many. It's nice. Oh my god, stop winching, babe.
Inspecting. Your suit suffered some wear and tear. I'll fix that.
So yeah, poor VJ is panting there, a little bit dead. Wow, do not need any of this. Who have we got over here? Aha! I can finally use my flaming bolt caster. That's exactly what it was designed for. Are either of these wrenches special wrenches? No. Well, that's boring. Very rapidly head up here and see if Morton's got a special wrench. It's locked. No, he's got a pistol. Interesting. Alright, so the antidote is on the other side of the crater, back in the room you start in behind a moonshark. Yay! Oh, it's time for me to wrap up, for God's sake. Do you want me to carry on finishing this run? We'll be able to finish the DLC in a second session if I do that on Friday, and then we do Alien Isolation on Sunday. Or I could just leave you hanging in terms of how Mooncrash ends, and we'll move on. I don't mind. Okay, yeah. That sounds like a plan. Well, I'm gonna... It's only take me 2 minutes or so to run across the crater and get VJ cured. And then I guess we will chase Claire down and find out what's up with her at the beginning of the next part. It's probably the best way to do it. See if I can get up to... Oops. Scoot! There we go. Oh yeah! So this is a weapon that they added for Mooncrash that doesn't appear in the base game. The Psychostatic Cutter, which is basically a psychic knife. And it's fantastic. I mean, it's not the best weapon in the world, to be honest, but it's very cool. And it does big range psychic attack. Yep. So here we are in the little crater where we start each run. But unlike normal, there's a moonshark here, which is a dick move. So we'll actually have to see if we can manage to actually fight one. Actually, let's put that there. He's got stupid amounts of health. Now, he throws things, and he does a big stomp, and it's just generally a nuisance. So now he's about to do his throwing attack. I should have reloaded while he was doing that, but thankfully, we're on rank 1 corruption, so he's not the worst he could be. And I had a Q-beam, which is good. Right, here we are. So the antidote. We can stab ourselves with this beautifully enormous... like, through a spacesuit too, babe. Now you're not vacuum-proof. Anyway. So that is a moonshark actually dealt with. Incredible. I know. And I will leave it here, and we will find out what happens with Claire and her escape and all that good stuff at the beginning of the next part, if that's cool with you. And then Alien Isolation we will begin on Sunday. Alright. Yeah, thank you for being here with me. I'll put this up on YouTube later for archives. Yep, see ya. You enjoy the rest of the week as well, and everybody watching on VOD, hope you've had a good week and a good life and all that good shit. So yeah, alright, bye.